Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven aka Storm and it is time, I believe, to start the story of Final Fantasy XIV here on Twitch. I've been thinking about doing this for quite some time. This is not a spur of the moment thing. The screen seems to be a lot smaller than I'm used to. Is it just me or do we have less of the screen than we do on Elder Scrolls Online? That's okay. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to make my character. I already know what I want to make, so gonna make her exactly 62 inches tall. Confirm. Let's push this up to 75. I said 75, game. We'll go with this tail, it's my favorite. Maximum tail length, of course. Face. I can't remember which one I used on my normal character. I think it's this one, but you can't see her forehead, I don't think. Hold on. See if I can find my picture of her. We'll go with this one. I think it's fine. Skin color. Sort of tannish, but not too tan. Something like here, maybe? Just a little tanner. There we go. Just that's perfect right there. Okay, hairstyle. I kind of want to go with the pixie cut. Where was that pixie cut? There it is. Yeah, there we go. And is bright orange not a choice? We could do fiery red. That would be fine. I think we can do fiery red. That's pretty fiery, but I could have sworn there was like an orange. There would be an orange hair color. This is kind of orangish. What do you... It might just be the lighting in here. Hold on, maybe if I change locations, it'll help it. I still don't think that's right. It's kind of orange. Let's just go with red. That one. Yeah, large, of course. And then I want golden eyes. Like that, maybe? Should I do odd eyes and give her heterochromatic eyes? But what would look good with gold? Like a silver eye? Ooh. Wait. No, I have an idea. Hold on. Odd eyes. A light purple, like the color of dawn. Or, no, pink. Pink would be more the color of dawn. So pink and gold representing dawn and sun. I don't know. Is anyone in the chat? So it's something that says, Maybe I'll just go with, hold on. Just the gold eyes, maybe? Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, I think just the golden eyes. I can always use the Fantasia later if I want to change it up, so. None of these changes are permanent, so. But we will have to deal with them for quite a while. I kind of like number 2 or 4. I'm gonna go with 4. And then there we go, yeah, number 4. Go with a dark color. Don't want any of these. Don't want any of those. Okay, I'm actually going to have to turn up the volume on this one. Oh wait, it's already up. Why can't I hear anything? That's weird. Okay. I like that one. For what I'm going for this time. Yeah. Save appearance data. Just in case I can't start the character, this will allow me to hey iApple, welcome to the stream. Data saved. Okay, so today is, it's the 4th month, and today is the 29th, so it's the 31st of Astral Moon, or 31st of Second Umbral Moon, and we're gonna go with Azima, the Goddess of the Sun, as her patron. Okay, and then this is the part I wasn't sure about. Now, this choice is actually going to be important to me because I intend to play through this class to the entire game, main scenario quest. I'll probably go back and do the other quest eventually. Yes, I'm my Quirrell character. I'm making my stream character. What's a Quirrell character? Oh, no, this is... Oh, I started this on Ether. Sorry, I completely forgot I was going to do it on Quirrell. I can always remake this character. I saved the appearance data. I can just move it over to Quirrell. So let me do that, because I completely forgot to do that. Is that in... That's in Crystal. Okay. Hey... I kind of just did this as like a spur-of-the-moment thing. I decided to get this done. I forgot I had Chio. I was making a healer on there. I completely forgot. It was on Brendir, though, not Chorrell. Oh, I mean Mia Riverstorm for there. What were you, Mia? I don't remember. Load appearance data. Look at that. She's already ready to go. I just have to go down here and press OK. I don't want to save appearance data again. I literally just saved appearance data. Okay, and then we'll go to Azima again. Okay, so I kind of want to either do... I want to do a tank for the main... I kind of want to play a tank for this main playthrough, but I'll listen to other arguments. I'm not doing the... whatever the... I'm not doing Arcanist. Just not doing it. I mean, I'd be okay, like, with the addition of new, with the addition of changes to the trust system, I could get through the game as a DPS now. I don't have to worry about long stream time. but I kind of want to play Gladiator or Marauder and try a tank out. Gladiator? Okay, then let's do Gladiator. You have selected, nope, another world, Coral. Confirm. Okay, forename. Nope, go back. Now, question is, will you actually let me put the apostrophe in the... Oh, that's probably why it didn't work the last time. No, you're not letting me put the special digit. Why aren't you letting me do that? Hold on. Only letter type and apostrophes can be used. But it says it can use apostrophes, but you're not accepting the apostrophe. Why are you not accepting the apostrophe? Oh, there we go. Now it's accepting it. That's weird. No, 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 no. There we go. And then her surname will be the name of her father, which is, her father is Nemo. So she is Azim, or, yeah, Azim Nemo. But her given name is Zim. But only her close friends and family are allowed to call her Zim. You have to call her Azim. Okay, and then we're going to put confirm. Yes, begin a new game with this character. I think she looks pretty cute with her orange pixie cut hair and her bright golden eyes. And hey, okay, there it was. I was like, oh hey, we're actually going to get into the game right away, huh? Well, hey, I'm pretty sure everyone knew this was going to happen. She's got I might tan her skin up a little bit more. Okay. Oh, so you're also doing Duolingo? Which language are you learning? Hey, here we go. We're gonna arrive in Ulda. Nice. To maintain your French. Yeah, I understand that. Man, French sounds really cool. I mean, I have trouble with other languages, but French sounds really cool. You're on the Cool Kids DC, right? Yeah, I'm on iApple and there's DC. But I'm on, but we can't do cross DC right now, can we? I thought that was something that was coming. You cannot. That is something that's coming, right? I really like the way she came out. She kind of looks Egyptian. Like, with the short hair, the golden eyes, and the tan skin, she kind of looks a little Egyptian. What do you think? Now, I did make a version of her on Ether, M-Sharp, so you don't have to worry about that. There's another version of her on Ether, so... I hear, feel, think. It's a boy, La Brea! Oh wait, sorry, I'm not supposed to know his name. It's a person who I've totally never met before. Okay, so just imagine for a second a Rokodon that looks like Dr. Octavius from Spider-Man picking up my character as like the power of the sun in my hand. I intended to stream on iApple and there's Data Center, but like I said, I did make a version of her on Ether I intend to play too, so. Of course, I'll be moving my main character to Ether as soon as possible, so that's the thing, so. Hey you. She's awake. You alright, lass? You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the ether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though. Don't worry. Chocobos. More chocobos. Brass blade captain. You there, halt! What's all this about? I'm sorry, that's not a voice for a Lullafell. Inspection. Men, search the carriage. This looks like a robbery. Hey, it's the twins. An honest peddler, friend. So, don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. Sir, look, Somnus. A somnus? Is that like a drug? Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Huh, business as usual. Wait. So, doesn't that also happen in the Grandinia opening too, if I'm not mistaken? Armagel! Armagel! To arms! To arms! Beast tribe! 7 hells! Consider this a warning. Now go! All of you! I like how just Skiat the Makote. Oh, damn! He sent him flying. I love just how scant the Makote clothing are. Phew! What kind of excitement? That kind of excitement ain't good for the old heart. You be careful around them brass blades, lass. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we still got a long ride ahead, and you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Okay, I'm gonna say I'm fairly certain that the one on the right is Alpenard and the one on the left is Alice. I hope I'm not wrong. Because Alice typically wears red, while Alpenard typically wears blue. But in this particular scene, they look way too much alike. Them youngins don't much care for conversation. See, well they just spoilers is what just happened to them. Why do you say Alpenard? That's how the way I always pronounce it. How's it pronounced? Alpinos? Breadit's the name, and peddlin's me trade. There's no R, yeah. Alpha no. Or Alpha na. Alfie no. Alfie no. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. It's that or a prostitute, I can't tell. I knew it. Going around the world, going where the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory, now that's what I call living. Okay, so what first attracted you to it? Alright, so what are we gonna say, guys? To gain power, to win glory, to amass a fortune, or ... I forget. I know there's a little bonus you get for what you select here, but I got one for glory and one for ... Well, there's only 2 of you in the chat, so you know how we handle this. I'm gonna roll a die. If it's odd, we're gonna go with I-Apple suggestion. If it's even, we're gonna go with M-Sharp suggestion, since that's the order that they posted in. Violence. Okay, and it's odd, so we're gonna go with I-Apple suggestion to win glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks that other folk ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame that coin can't buy. Win in this contest of violence. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventurers business in there. Just remember, though, there ain't no there's nothing more important than fortune and glory. Or there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first time to Uldal? No, it is not. But of course it ain't. Still, may be it as this journeyed itinerant has a few new things to teach you about your destination. Ahem. I'm tempted to skip this, honestly. Uldal's ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their moneyest cronies would happily get rid of Her Grace altogether, but they wouldn't happen. That won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists, and the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. I mean, that's why they're called Royalists, because it's a combination of royal and loyal. These factionists have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and there show no sign of stopping. And hey, we're off screen. That means the game is over. Good night, everybody. Because, of course, the Lizard Man, and that's the Alamaja. GG Nori, couldn't care less about Uldan politics. They just have their own interests, see? They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers, need breed and profit. And though it shames me to say, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last. Behold Udal, crown of Thanalin, where folk turn sand into gold. I hope not literally, but you never know.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ulda.
We'll be here quite a lot throughout the story.
Even with the coming of the 7th Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
Just a cat girl just stepping out from behind it, Daddy Lodge, or David Lodge. And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's off on the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this. By the way, thanks for putting up with me prattle. You never did tell me your name, though, but here. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider a square. Now, one thing I want to find...
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Final Fantasy 14. Oi, adventurer, over here. I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance, eh? How can I tell? Heh. Name's Wamond, and me business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city, free of charge even, just as once like? I say we run. Welcome to Uldal, the shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Thanalan. Please select the control scheme you would like to use. Controller. Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the camera. When you're ready to proceed, speak to Wonmont. Okay, so how's the sound? It's not louder than my voice, right? Hold on, there's some things I gotta fix right away. First things first. No, hold on, yeah, UI status. Remove the duty list. Party list. Don't display the party list. Because screw both of those things. Okay, display name settings. Hide. When I come out, you'll be able to see me. Just resizing some things, getting things the way I like them. That's fine. That's fine. That is not fine. Okay, let's change pose. So, we've got that pose. That pose. Don't like that one. This is the one that I use on my main character. That's normal. I kind of like this one. She's just like... Yeah, I think that one suits her best. Okay, now sit her down. Change pose. She shows off her underwear in that one. Okay, yeah, I kind of like this one. Okay, so we'll go with that one. Alright, one more thing to do. Character confirmation. Control, no, that's not it. Is it this one? Hold on, no, is it... System con... No, I'm trying to set her, there's an option to set the, idle animation, how long it takes for them to, idle. Here it is, here it is. I want you to instantly go to your idle animation. Okay, so when she stands up and she stops moving, she'll immediately do this. If she sits down... No! I gotta go all the way through again until I get back to the one I want. If she sits down, she will immediately switch to that. Excellent, okay. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Uldal, you must register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Accept. It is plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down to the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head to the quicksand and speak with Momodi? She is the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Just take those stairs over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventurer. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete the task. Or, you know, I can just say, fuck the duty list. Hello everybody, I'm here. I'm ready to party. Actually, my hair is red, not orange. I forgot. I made my hair red instead of orange. Why, hello there. Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi. Momodi? And I own this fine establishment, if you please. I mean, it's not up to me if you own this establishment. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventures like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you, that is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. I literally haven't. Like our conflict with the Umayyad, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on, forever now. Then there's the Garlean Empire. None could say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. And there's the catfolk dancing a dance that I can't get on my catfolk, and I'm really angry about it, because I would really like to have my character doing that dance. The people drink and make merry, but underneath it all there's worry and lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye, 'twas like the end of the world had come at last. Then things started to get foggy. Everyone got their own version of what happened next, some of them 2 or 3. You think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There's one thing that the survivors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, and so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as shining examples of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'll be happy to let you join the guild. Alright then, a promise is a promise now. And I'm counting on you to help put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Ul'dah means more business for the quicksand too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can. See, she doesn't accuse us of using a fake name, unlike the one in Gridania does. Azim Nemo. Azim Nemo. Well, aren't that a charmed name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. Alright, Miss Nemo. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness, I swear to you. I'll bring you your money. In the East, it is said that a merciful god may be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a fourth chance to offend. You too, attend to this scum. No, please, mercy! Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Not an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Oh God. just the same. If you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. And don't go bothering me just every time you stub your bloody toe. All right? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a lady's muse on the many manhoods of her acquaintance from time to time. Ooh, somebody is saucy. Any road, welcome to Oda, Azim. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. Complete quest. Quest complete. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first steps of adventure in the city of Ul'dah. Listen well to the wisdom of Momodi. Modi. What in the world is her name? And then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. I have a feeling. I sense a presence. I haven't felt this presence since. Pulls out lightsaber. Psh, are you there? Darth Merrick? Are you there, Darth Merrick? Thou hast not loaded in yet. I find your lack of faith disturbing, Merrick. Close to home. Better go... Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I'd like you to visit the Aetherite Plaza. To get there, head west from here until you reach Emerald Avenue and then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetherite. If it weren't for Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, and so be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Azim? It's not... If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you're done with that, when you've done that, I'd like you to pay a visit to the Gladiators Guild over at the Colosseum. Assuming that sword ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea are beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, and anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself may need. Although I only have 100 gil. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ul'dah as long as you've got the gil. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought, Azim. I think it's Azim. I think it would be pronounced Azim, wouldn't it? Am I saying the name wrong? There's plenty as... because it's... the A is separated from the Z-E-M. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interest. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you reach the exchange, find a gentleman named Saroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. I missed the voiced text already because there was a lot more voice. CC Roga. Sasaroga. In short, and then visit the Aetherite Plaza, the Gladiators Guild, and the Sapphire Expansion Plaza. Simple. Oh, and before you go, a word of advice. While there are more than a few unsavory characters out there who will try to take advantage of you, there are also those with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to the city with promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing the gil the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. So let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Oh, and that's just... I'm not just going to skip over that. Alright, so one of the things I want to find out pretty soon is what color I want to use for this character, because I like to have a dye that I use for my characters. So I need to figure that out, like what dye I'm going to use for this character. With her being red hair, probably something that goes well with red hair. What do y'all think? Alright, I think I'm officially... Oh, there you are, Darth Merrick. Do I want to accept Merrick as a friend? Sure. Merrick is now on your friend list. Hello, Merrick. Is that a mask? Hold on, let me zoom in. Oh, that's a cool little mask you got there. It's a level 74. Adorable. I mean, my main character's level 87, M-Sharp. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Man, I'm so much shorter than you. Look at my eyepiece some more. Okay, hold on. Let me get in there closer. Oh my god, it lifts up and down. That's really cool. When does it... Oh, that's really cool. How does it do that just automatically, or do you have to do something to make it do that? Use the visor emote to change it. Oh, that's cool. I don't wear helmets, so I would never have known that, because I always turn off my helmets because I don't like them. Because I spend too long making a character's face not to want to look at that face. With Pacific headpieces, yeah. That's really cool, actually. Alright, let's head out and talk to the people we have to talk to. Almost for glamour on glasses. Yeah. There's a, I actually bought a pair of sunglasses after I saw Nero's sunglasses. I had to get myself a pair of sunglasses. You now have access to the Ethernet. Quick travel through the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand up on the Ethernet shards. Okay, daily duties. I am going to be heading through to the Aetherite Plaza. Merrick Cress waves to you. Hi, Merrick. So, did you guys start your own free company, or is that one you guys ended up joining? Nice, that's pretty cool. Hail, adventurer! Might you come from at the behest of Lady Mamadi of the Quicksand? Excellent. Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, madam. I'm like, what? Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests that you were unfamiliar with the use of aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline okay, it's a thing. Tap into ethereal energies, and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport? Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. Or ether, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Given that there is aetherite in... My FC is small. Stay away. I like your FC. I know, I see them all the time in Discord. Given that there is an aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune herself to each and every one. But even if there is no intention of wandering beyond the Sultana's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray for you I pray you find that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or transportation magic, I shall be happy to answer your questions. Return learned. You attuned to the aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. This is already set as my... Now, I'm also going to do something in addition to setting this as my home point. I'm also going to register this as a favorite. So even if I don't have return available, I can still transport for free, or not for free, but at a reduced cost back to this aetherite. Which is something I should have been doing on my main character, and I didn't, so... You know, hindsight is 20/20 and all that. Okay, let's see. Where is the next little aetherite shards? Over here at the Thaumaturge's Guild. And then we'll head over here and go to the Sapphire Exchange and the Gladiators. And I'm going to skip all these quests for now because the last time I did this, I spent literal hours just grinding through my SH friendly, yeah. But it's small and pretty shy. That's true. I do look forward to running the content with them once I can finally move my main character over. So once I'm done with this stream tonight, I'm going to be getting back into the slog of trying to work on the Eden quest line. That's fair. And I appreciate you inviting me, so... Yeah, that's 100% fair. I appreciate you inviting me to your friend... to hang out with your free companies. Even I probably won't be able to actually join your free company because of like restrictions with like going to Siren. I can at least, you know, do content with them. So I appreciate that invite. Gladiators Guild, and... Oh, that's a player. Oh my, I thought that was an NPC for a second. I wonder if you're related to Tataru. You look like Tataru. I wonder if you're related to Tataru. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild, friend. Tell me, are you new to the thrills of Mortal Kombat? Well, whether you are or not, you are new to us. And if you'd like to take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there's no other way if you mean to take to the blood sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Uldal. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast that one day allow him to claim a seat in the syndicate? Ah, there's not an Undalian alive who hasn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man. They're talking about General Aldine, aren't they? And there is no truer embodiment of this than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, the Guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members even strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to win and triumph, miss the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy. And if your soul steers, join us. Ruban, yeah. Way of the Gladiator. Alright, yeah, I am ready to desire to join the Gladiators Guild. What will it be? Will you rise above the masses and ascribe your name and legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? Oh god. Join the Gladiators Guild. A decision you shan't regret for one moment. Make way for Azem Nemo. Or Nemo? I guess you could call it, no, probably Nemo. Because na instead of ni. If it was N-E, it would be Nemo. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Malia, seek her out, and obtain her approval. Okay, so we're gonna go find First Sword. That's her right there. Oh, she's a Hyrule. Ah, I heard Lulutsu, uh, Lulutsu. So your name is Azem Nemo. This is a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Milia, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study our arts. I presume you have a reason for choosing the sword over all of the weapons. Perhaps you think it's easiest to learn. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is is anything but simple. For every Coliseum champion to emerge from our For every Coliseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who have failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Azim. For I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and if it be your fate, die by it? Yes. Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Let's not waste time, shall we? I will gauge your aptitude for the sword. Just outside the gates of Ildal, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return when finished. A simple task, but essential to your training nonetheless. Now go. Alright, let's roll. Alright, let's go ahead and activate the Aetherites on this level and get all that activated before we leave the town. And you are... Oh, a newly come adventurer. But of course, yes, I am the guy. And what can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee, what? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Undawn for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I'd rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact that you offer nothing is laughable. Letter of introduction. Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. Is he Garlean? He has a little thing on his head. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable market in the Sultanite. Being advantageously situated in relation to other city-states, Udal's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Azorian commerce. It's a decoration. Okay, it kind of reminds me of the Garlean eye that they have in their heads. Garleans are not potatoes. Are they all Hyrers? All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime between Velabrand and Alanard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Uda as their base of their operations. They see to it that their marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Okay, their own race, okay. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer. A deadlier sword, perhaps, or a shinier trinket. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. I think my accent has changed that I'm using for him. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Almost said for trade, sorry. Seek out a particular merchant, or browse to your heart's content. But do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially when coin is concerned. Ahem, that is all the complimentary aid you shall receive from me, and far too much for my taste. And the next roulette is Praetorium. Good luck with Praetorium. My regards to Midori. Now off with you. Hunt the potato, hunt the potato. Question though, are you calling the potatoes because of Lord of the Rings, where like the hobbits are all obsessed with potatoes? Potato. Okay, that's all done. Now I need to get up here. Ah, there we go. That's where I want to go, right there. See, but I don't know where that came from. I never heard that in-game, so it's not like there's any in-game evidence that would tell me that. Wait, what the hell is going on? Controller? Controller, what is this? I think it's about time to get a new controller. I am definitely not Dranced fancy enough to come up here. Especially since you can see my underwear as I'm walking. And I just realized I'm gonna have to start doing the fashion report at every Friday again, so I can get the spring shorts and spring bottoms again for this character. And I'm gonna have to get myself a sweater for Heaven's Word, and I'm gonna have to get another vintage leather. I mean, I could wear different clothing too, but it's like I definitely want to wear something warm for Heaven's Word. Okay, and that's it. I have tuned to all the aetherites. Alright, so, oh, hold on, let me fix this. Alright, let's go here. Discovered a new location, Central Thanland. Alright, so... Fast Blade! Alright, that's one. So what is... I don't know what fight or flight does. Hold on. What does this do? Okay, increases physical damage dealt by 25%. Oh, that's not bad. I'm guessing that I'm not going to want to use that as much later on. Oh, let me... There we go. Don't try to think about it. Okay. Okay, that's the Hornet's done. You need the intelligence of a brick to play Gladiator. I mean, you probably need the intelligence of a brick to play Bard, too, to be honest. Like, Bard is not that hard. Like, do you have Venomous Smite and Wind Bite up? If the answer is yes, use Iron Traps to keep them up, and then just rotate your other abilities until the enemy dies. Unga Bunga hit it with a big stick. Do you not have your damage over times up? If you do not have your damage over times up, why don't you have your damage over times up? Get them up, you stupid idiot. That's free damage that you're leaving on the table. Alright, one left. Alright, that's done. And we hit level 3. Let's return to Oda. I'm getting a 25% experience boost. What's that from? But didn't I get a... Hold on. Didn't I get a thing? I did. Ring of Fidelity. It gives me +1 vitality. Let's equip that. When you get to actual levels, that might change. But pre-60 to 70, that's pretty much it. Honestly, even pre-80, it's not that big a deal. And then after 80, it's like, oh my god, the brain cells I need for this class has gone up quite a bit. Endwalker laughs in making classes more complex. How was your tour of the city, Azim? Get lost, did you? Oh well, Adal's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly doesn't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living, you need to remember where things are. So, when you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? Fair. Alright, then all that's left is for you to do is to work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. Complete quest. I cannot do that yet. I guess I need to be... this quest is not available yet. I have to be level 4. Okay. So let's go turn in the... I should level up after I turn in the next job quest. Or my first job quest. Go kill a squirrel. I'm just going to turn in my job quest real quick. I definitely want to kind of unlock Dark Knight at some point. Or turn in a quest that works too, yeah. Meanwhile, the Squirrel Council plans to how to get revenge against M Sharp. Squeak, squeak, squeakity, squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeakity. Squeak, squeak, squeakity, squeak. Squeak, 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 a squeak, squeak, a squeak. Welcome back, Azim. I take it you dispatched the beast with ease? And with ease? Rest assured, there will be far greater challenges to come. If you wish to master the sword, you must test yourself against a wide variety of foes. To this end, I present to you this hunting log. It contains information on creatures ideal for gladiators in training. You will doubtless gain valuable experience should you seek out and slay them. It is only with such practice you will recognize and eliminate the deficiencies in your technique. It's adorable they think that anything on the planet can hurt a level 90 tank. Your training under me shall continue once the haft sits so snugly in your hand that you cannot imagine holding aught else. Until then, the next battle quest will be available from Malilla upon reaching level 5. Complete quest. I am level 4 and about halfway to the next level. Riot Blade. What does this do? Wait, that's not what I wanted to happen. Combos. Using items. Hunting log. Alright, Riot Blade. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100. Combo action Fast Blade. So, I Fast Blade and then into Riot Blade? Is that right? Yep, it's literally brain dead. Okay. See, one thing I think they feel like they miss out with like starting the other jobs at high levels is that you don't get to play them from a young level and learn them as you play. You kind of just have to like learn them on the fly. It's like that's why I kind of like starting with like one of the base jobs and working them way up and playing through them the entire main quest scenario, because I have time to learn how to play that job. Unlike the newer jobs where you kind of are just like thrown into it. Oh hey, there's Midgar Sumer. Okay, we can either get thigh boots. Probably will want to go for the ultra thigh boots, honestly. That one right there, because it's strength and dexterity. Yeah, no, those are for more of a caster role. And while I would love to have 100 gil, I can't really turn down. I really shouldn't turn down a piece of armor. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Uldal then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhaps it's time for you ventured beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of Uldal are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalin, that's another altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to and he you. Name of Papasan? Papasan? You'll find him over at the Uldal dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. Wait, that's not the Lullafell that Rodan killed, was it? The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalin. Just head out the door across the hall, and you'll see the gate of Nold standing right back at you. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Pass through it and head east, and you'll come upon it before long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though, more than I care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack you if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Okie dokie, let's go. Okie dokie, let's go. Okie dokie, let's go. And throw things at people. Oh, that was cool. Did you see that? I just like landed on the rail and then jumped down over here. Okay, we're going to Central Thanalin, I think. Yep. Let's try this out. Fast Blade! Riot Blade! Oh, that's cool. Oh, I got some honey, too. What do we have here? Do we have a weak, pathetic little star marmot? And do I want to hunt that for my hunting log? Sweet. Meanwhile, on Bard gives you a heavy shot, which can only activate by happenstance. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Why should be for this good soul that Momati advised me to expect? I am Papa Sean, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell, passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 know that there are plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Odalians work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brow and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Udal to the grandeur and majesty you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard too were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supplies remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Udal needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point. I do believe I have some work suited to one of your ability. Okay, go ahead and grab the altered side boots. Okay, what do you think, M Sharp? Should I go back and do the, let's go ahead and equip those. Should I go back and do the, next job quest now, or go ahead and continue with the main scenario quest? I'm gonna pick it up regardless, but, like, well... Okay, and then my options are a bronze bastard sword, a bone hora, which is a pugless. We're gonna be grabbing the bronze bastard sword. I mean, 400 gil is kind of hard to turn down, but I'm gonna be taking the bronze bastard sword, probably. Most likely, I'll be taking the bronze bastard sword. We'll see. Now I'll keep going until it stops you to streamline this as much as possible. So keep going with the main scenario quest. Gotcha. Don't take the bronze bastard sword? Okay, so I should take the Allegian bronze pieces instead. Accept quest. Since you come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens that a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. Dude, you are... Oh, that's adorable! What is that? Oh, it's like a little thing in its egg. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. It's like a little black chocobo. Is that somebody's pet? Yeah, it's this Lalafell's pet. Visit to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, if it were. They have long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Wow, that's... Oh, this guy's level 10, wow. Let's say 2 cents. Okay. Let's go give some pretzels. Let's go give some pretzels. Let's go get some pretzels and come on train, hit me. Hey, look, there's... Is there another one? Is there number 3? Not current. Oh, right there. I see it. Fast blade. Right blade. Halt, madam. I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. I'm sorry, aren't I already doing that? Twilight pretzel, hand over. State your name and business. A Twilight pretzel from Papa Sean? By the gods, forgive me. You could say this new post had my nerves in a twist. Oh god. I'm terribly sorry for that. Ahem, yes, well. You may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Sean my thanks and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Yeah, I definitely don't want to get too over leveled this time before I get to the point where I can get my chocobo, because my chocobo's level has on my main character has suffered greatly from the fact that I was so over leveled I wasn't fighting a lot of enemies. So I need to actually get around to just grinding my chocobo's levels, but that's going to be a whole thing I have to do. Western front clear, eastern front clear. Twilight pretzel here. For me, from Papa Sean, a Twilight pretzel, my favorite. How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Okay, why were these people sent here? Were they sent here because they were absolutely the worst at their jobs? That's fair. I mean, I think I was like level like 30 by the time I got my chocobo, was what I meant, so. Yeah, but see, when I first started out, I did every single quest in Gridania, and like as I was running into it, I was doing every single quest in the area. Like I wasn't doing all the side quests, and like that was definitely slowing down my progression in the game. 12 save me, scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me. Twilight pretzel. A Twilight pretzel. Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's refreshing. That's a refreshing goddamn pretzel, or goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn. Wow, these this is a pretty motley band of people there you got here. You've returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fare our Sultan sworn sentries? Do they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then, and stay a moment. There's more I would ask of you. Alright, let's go ahead and grab them bronze pieces. Complete quest. Alright, I'm gonna slap those potions onto my hotbar. Azim, I have just this moment. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even though I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news. Even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some unsettling news. Which is the real reason I sent you to meet with those Sultan sworn. Underneath the Sultan tree. Papa Sean is in dire need of your assistance. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her safe return. The Sultan sworn you met earlier are assisting in the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others will, with less honorable motives, may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Azim. Or Azim. Azim? I'm not sure how to say it. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Nod. Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalin is vast, and there are only so many of us. The young nobleswoman's name is Lady Larea? Lady Larea? I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. Quest accepted. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's get moving. Hopefully I don't run into something that pones me. What is this total eclipse? Hold on. That's not what I was trying to do. Total eclipse. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100 to all nearby enemies. Oh, that's pretty cool. You get a, area of effect skill much earlier than Bard gets. I'm kind of salty about that, actually. Yeah, Quick Knock did not come early enough. Well, she sure looks familiar. Oh, Sultan Tree. You're about to enter Instance Battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. Special instances. Hold on. It's syncs up to level 8. Okay, proceed.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself!
Thancred.
As you command, O Lilira.
So high-pitched. But, like, OG Thancred looking boss.
Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
Did they change her voice actress later on?
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them. If it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait.
Let's
Dear
do this.
Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Please stay in harm's way. I feel the love, Thancred. I really feel the love. Well, right now Thancred is acting as the wall. Which is funny, I won't be seeing much of Thancred in Trust because Thancred is a gunbreaker. I'm not doing bad for... I'm not doing bad considering that considering that I have only the basic starter gear. I don't have... I have the boots on, but that's literally it, so... I got like one more strength than I started with, so... Excuse me, who invited you to this party? I do not recall inviting you to this party. We got him. That's fair. I had a feeling I'm probably not going to get that until later, right?
Whew.
Oh, hey, it's a random crystal on the ground. I wonder what that means. I probably should change my lipstick color. It doesn't actually... It's kind of like blending in with my skin. Wait, it's floating. Wait, why is it floating? What's going on? Crap, did somebody slip me catnip again? Yep, it's definitely the catnip. Damn it, I haven't been this high since 1998. Who the fuck is happening here?
Here, feel,
Tell them to stop.
think.
Destruction, devastation, doom. I didn't even realize that was somebody pinging me.
Crystal bearer.
Oh, great.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
That's a big crystal. Hydaelyn is a very large crystal.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
So, like, is this like the moment that the, is this like the moment that, the character receives the blessing of light, like, supposedly, or did the character already have that? Because that part I've never been clear about. Like, is this supposedly like the moment that we receive the blessing of light? So.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Hey, look, I'm on the ground.
Ah, coming around now.
Come on.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
Okay. Would you mind telling...
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream?
I mean, sort of. I've got dirt all over my thighs now. And probably down in my
No
stockings
sooner
and
did
in my
you fell the
panties.
beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything.
Well, of course it does, because you know what it signifies. Sure.
Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once.
I wonder if our
I
friend
leave
is already...
Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe?
She's gonna kick his butt.
I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish.
Not
your
that best friend
impetuousness.
forever. I wonder if our best asshole friend is already around.
I suspect we shall meet again before long.
I'm assuming that BFF is Big Z. Am I correct?
Until then, do try and stay awake.
You know, we need to differentiate. What in the world? I think I may have just broke my chair. Yeah, no, I was referring to, I wonder if Thancred is already possessed. I don't think he is, but... Did this come loose? I don't think it did. Okay. Need to be careful with my chair. Yeah, I mean, would Big C still be in Doma right now, or is he in Alamigo? I don't know, honestly. So he's in Alamigo right now? He's not in Alamigo or Doma. Is he in the Imperial City? Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you meant where Xenos was. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us also worried. You do realize what would happen if your position if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse. That is most likely Juicy's location, bored out of his skull. Why, her grace, the Sultana, would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I have already given you cause to weep, Papa Sean. You and the people of Ul'dah. Please, you're not to say such things. We'll find it. I swear to you. I wonder what he was about to say. It's not my place to make demands, my lady. But I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I do not apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. Or I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. I'm like, that was somebody of importance, wasn't it? I cannot thank you enough, Azim. I understand you fought bravely to protect, or Azim. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lyrira from the void-sent friends, or fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches of the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see, you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Azim, you're just the sort of adventure we need around here. I'll pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalin as you did to us today. Complete quest. I'm about to get a huge experience dump. Hey, welcome to the stream. Uh-oh, are you watching me right now? Yeah, I got a notification of something. Was that you? That's what the tell was earlier. Sorry. There you are. Wind. Oh, okay, I see that now. A star hunts for thee. I didn't even see that. Yeah, I was stuck in a clip. Okay, so she turned orange because we're friends. That's really cool. Oh, that's cool. Is that's a ninja thing? Nice. I have been found by Star. I must run! I'll follow the railroad tracks as far as it goes. I'll become a hobo. She'll never find me. Ah! She's chasing me! It's like friend spotted. Do not let the friend get away. Oh god, she's doing the Naruto. I love how the ninja does the Naruto run. That's absolutely hilarious. Alright, step 9. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude, which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I purchased from the royal plantations a prestigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer this pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from Nawada Mines, for which I wait, is late. The jump is fun too. Yeah, I like the barge jump. The barge jump's a lot of fun. I would prevail you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagaril at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Hello. Alright, let's go get a pumpkin. Let's go get a pumpkin. Let's go get a pumpkin and throw it at Ruban. If Kokoda doesn't come soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Proof of purchase. Oh, so you're here to deliver this decadent delight? I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here is the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such is always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It's beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place with local laborers' lounge. I told me you were on. Nice. I'm glad that you came to say hi. I decided to get some of the boring starting stuff done with my stream character. I don't know when I'm gonna officially start doing the streams for real, but I wanted to get some of the boring stuff out of the way because I could if I get on my main account, I can't really do much right now because I'm kind of stuck because I'm having trouble queuing for the raids I need to do before doing Endwalker. So it's I can get on there and queue up, but will I actually get a raid done is the question. I don't know. So you know, I'm going to run over here and grab the Aetherite and probably the Chocobo Porter, so that way I can go ahead and get those activated before I... Oh, I have to be level 10 for that. Built a little friend group here. Nice. Yeah, my main character will be moving over to Ether with M Sharp once my port ban or once my server ban is lifted on my main character because of moving to Oceania. I'll be moving my main character over to Ether. So. Because I cannot queue on that server, and I need people to play with. Drink for you, lassie. You won't be getting ale or spirits for your coin. Then find better. Sorry, I keep misreading that. Come here with us. Here's a pumpkin. What's that? We Concordia asked you to bring this here to me? Haha, so even the foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time he carried his drunk son arse back home. Or I carried one of us. We'll see. But hells, an honest-to-goods pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks'll do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It's good to get some more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, lassie. Complete quest. Okay, wow, almost level 8. And I'm finally going to be getting a new piece of gear, the Hampton Action, by the looks of it. Word is the brass brush station sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Wolren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, then you could do worse. Okay, just the thing about gear. Yeah, I do need to get around to doing the next gladiator quest eventually. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you come to the right. You couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are cell swords hired by Amanja and Sons Mineral Concern to protect their interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for that purpose we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When they're ready, present yourself to me again. Okay, equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above before returning to speak with Walren. Okay, so this is the stopping point that M. Sharp was talking about, so now we have to return back to Thanland and do job quests. So, either of you want to my server for... Sure, that'll send me an invite for that. You know, I'm an idiot. M Sharp, or iApple just sent us an invite, or sent me an invite, and I don't. He sent both of us an invite because, yeah, eyes aren't on it already. Yeah. To the Gladiators Guild. To the top of Mount Hidawakaoshi. What's that emblem next to my name? Oh, I'm new here. That's cool. Okay, so I've only got about 10 minutes left in this stream, so we'll see how long this quest takes. Oh yeah, the Bronze Bastard Sword. Oh, and I can make The question is, which one of these should I grab? I already have the thigh boots, so I don't need to worry about that. Should I grab the gloves, the eye patch, or the custom-made cuirass? M Sharp. Gonna go and accept in the meantime. Azam, I'll take it you and your sword have become better acquainted. Armor's the best stats anyways. I'm still gonna have to get a piece for each of them eventually anyways. I will now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of which it means to be a gladiator, commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we are trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such a situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by electing the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw enemies' attention to yourself and trust in your stout constitution to endure. In doing so, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. I'm missing everything but my boots currently, so to help you better understand this, there is a task I would have you perform. It just so happens that Momodi of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Lemosian marauders have paraded into town and begin harassing people outside her establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the Lemosians and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder!" In this way, you will protect the people of Vildal as you would your allies in battle. Okay. Let's go kick the hornet's nest. Let's go kick the hornet's nest. Like that girl in the movie called The Girl That Kicked the Hornet's Nest. Oh, Camptown ladies sing this song. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Camptown ladies singing songs that are very. Alright. Hello, Marauder. So I need to shout. M-A-U-R... Nope, that's not right. Hold on, journal. Ah, I hate when that happens. Okay, kicking the horns. Tell the marauders outside to face/me. Okay. I don't think I'm doing that right. Hold on. Let me try that again. Let me look at that again. To face me. Am I doing something wrong, M Sharp? Oh, okay. I completely forgot that was an emote. What? You're blaming me because this little shite shat his own pants? Well, booger him, and booger you too. Ah, governor, I come to smack you upside the head with me walking stick. You know your friend here's a 12's damn cheat. Thinks he can charge us more 'cause we're foreigners, but he'll get his own back. Mark me words. I don't know how my accent is. I apologize if I'm offending anyone with my accent. To spit. Alright. Fine. I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. Okay, one more. There he is. The hell's the problem? Maybe she likes her men rough. What's What are you supposed to be? Her bleeding lady in waiting? Bah, it doesn't matter. You've gone and spoiled the mood. Boingy, boingy. Me pox it ours. This ain't your bet, Sprue. I'd sooner drink a pint of me own piss than a swill. Just who the hell do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm Pufamori, the Driven, and me and the bloody marauders ain't reaving so long. Mothers scare their children. I've been raving so long. Mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words, then I'll let me axe do the talking. Right in the middle of the Adventurers Guild? That seems like a bad idea. Oh ho, who's this lively? This is lively even for the quicksand. You two gonna put down a gonna put on a show for us? Oh dear. He means business. What's this? Another goddamn fool? Show some respect when you're talking to. Pufamori the Driven, leader of a troop of bloody murmurers or some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, you better. That's a very, very ornate sword. The sword! Could it be? Frenzy? But only the sword of Noldwood. Bloody hells, it's you! You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? Begging your pardon, sir. He run? Why do they always do that? Looks like it's you and me. Standing up to that Lemosian was quite brave of you. Quite foolish. I think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Eldis, and I'll buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I spent the last of my coin. Of course you did. I used to be a young gladiator like you back then, but that hardly concerns you. These days I'm more of an explorer of the unexplored, seeker of yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeps me bed like that beautiful stranger keeping me bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed the city. This wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Dun dun dun. I swear, if I hadn't seen Eldis with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Azim, do me a favor and don't tell Malin about meeting Eldias, alright? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why? Well, let's just say some folk ain't good for one another. Ah, they had a thing together. That's a nice coat, though. I do like that coat. I want to get a coat like that. I've already heard of your exploits at the quicksand, Azim. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we heard the last of them. Alas, we received reports of an axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish them finish what you've begun, as head to Western Thanlin and see that before me and the Driven and all those that have shared in his crimes never trouble the people of Udal again. As you wish, my lady. Anyone who's finished Heaven's Word knows why I'm fake crying at the sight of that shield. Oh hey, I hit level 8. I got a roll action. So, Rampart, what does that do? Hold on. Reduces damage taken by 20%. Oh, that's really cool. Duration 20 seconds. So that's your make damage do less damage button. That's basically your oh shit button. Look how beautiful it is at night. I don't usually visit Udal or Thanlin at night. Usually when I come to Thanlin, it's the middle of the day or it's cloudy out. It's kind of cool to visit in the middle of the night. So many stars. What is this blue quest over here? That's interesting. Is that a dungeon quest? Where the heart is, the god. Oh, that's the housing. Okay. I don't want to pick that up right now. I'll come back and get it later. I'm nowhere near able to get housing. So. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring me goods back, I beg of you. Oh hey, looky there. There's an enemy that's about ready to get its butt kicked. Start this off right. The riot blade. I probably shouldn't have moved out of that area of effect because I need to get used to standing in them, but, you know, I didn't see any reason that I'm not currently got tank abilities. I didn't see a reason to stand there and take that. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Please, bring back me goods to me. I beg of you. Here you go. 12 bless you, adventurer. If it wasn't for good women like you, I'd never leave home. The 80 sens of Mesa. I guess there's 80 stairs, and each stair is a sen. But I'm not walking on the stairs, I'm walking on the middle thing in the center. Ha 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 ha. Camarilla. Into Udal, Gate of the Sultana. Star hunts you. It's like, oh no. Good. I'm so short. Like, she has to look down on me. Good, it's finished. And with that, this stage of your training is complete. This time, your enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you'll face in the future. Regardless, I have faith that you will do well. Master your sword, and you shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. There will be work for you. Yeah, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training as them, and we will speak again. Alright, let's grab that cuirass. Untradeable items, okay. Armory chest. Equip the bronze bastard sword. Now what? Equip the custom-made cuirass. Get that, come on, get that off my screen. Looks really cool, actually. I'm looking like a proper tank now. Can't do that yet. So, where am I going to get the rest of the gear I need is the question. Oh, right here. I could pick up this quest and get gloves that I need, so. Carried your arson here looking for work, okay? Actually, I think I'm going to end after this, so this is going to be me killing ladybugs, I'm guessing. Journal. Yep, slay ladybugs, 4 of them. Do you have a headpiece? You do not, so I'm not going to worry about you right now. I could probably also, like, what do I need? Oh, these are all item level 5. I didn't realize that. These are all item level 5. That's my head is the only piece I'm missing. So literally the only piece I need is a headpiece. Can I buy a headpiece from a vendor? Yeah, but I grabbed those, remember you advised me to grab those, you advised me to grab the gold pieces instead of the armor from the... There's no merchants here. Oh, here we go. Here's merchants. Come on, do you have armor? Oh, okay. I thought that was... Oh, yeah, no, you're right, yeah. Here we go. Disciple of War Gear. What do I want to get? I mean, I want to get something that's not going to break the bank too much, so probably... I'm just going to get the eye patch. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in here and turn off headgear. Okay, that means I should be able to do that. Hold on. Yep, I can do that quest now. Sweet. But I'm still gonna complete this quest to get the upgrade for my gloves. So that's still gonna get done because I can do that on the way. So I'm gonna end off here for now. Next time we will continue with we will do that quest for the ladybugs, and we'll continue the main scenario quest. And then when we hit level 10, we'll do the next gladiator quest. I want to thank you for watching if you did, and I hope to catch you next time as we do more of Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know when that's going to be, by the way, so just be aware. I might start streaming on Fridays or maybe on every other Saturday or something with this. I haven't decided yet, so I'll look into it. Look forward to ESO on Saturday as we continue with Rewish the Mighty Battle Lizard, because we'll be doing that for the foreseeable future. Thank you and have a great night, everyone. Goodbye. I wish I could go to bed. I wish I could log out by going to my bed. That would be a great ending for the game.